Alright, g'day viewers, my name's Peter. I've never made a video before, so this is my first video, and I don't have any editing software or anything like that, so everything I can do is going to be shot straight off the phone. So I'm about to build this Datsun A15 little engine. There's nothing on the internet that I've seen, and I thought if someone is about to do this in the process, it might be interesting. Now, I'm not an engine builder. In fact, I've never built an engine before. I'm a bit of a handy fella and I've got not a bad workshop. But this is just first time engine build. Someone that has a Datsun motor might be interested to view it. And if you are interested, let me know down below. And otherwise we'll learn a bit together and see if we can have some fun. Anyway, let's go into my shed and we'll have a look at this little Datsun. Alright, so let's pull the cover off. So, right, now there's a few problems with this engine. Now, I'm not sure how much of this can you see, but can you see on number 2 there, can you see just there where the valve has kissed the piston? And there's another one here. Now that's the same on all 4 pistons. So if we come around, I don't know if you can read that, but it is an A15. Now if we look at the bores actually look okay. I've taken number 3 out. Now if I turn it over, let's look at number 4. Right, now see here, look at that. You can see where it's kissed there and there. I've cleaned this one up with acetone. So all 4 pistons are like that. So I said there was 2 problems with this engine. So that's number 4. Number 3 I've taken out. You've seen number 2. Now number 1, do you think there's anything wrong with that? Now this engine was out of a race car and it had about 14:1 compression, I worked out, and it was running on nitromethanol. So it's had a bit of a hard life. The other concern I have, which we can talk about, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Actually, I'll get a torch. So can anybody see that deposition of aluminium? That's where that big melt hole was. And I can see that's a big lump there of aluminium, and there. So this is the engine that we're going to play with. Now I'm hoping I can resurrect it, and I'll tell you what it's going into, perhaps if we do a later video. I suppose the other thing I could show you is, this is number 3 that I took out. Can you see, actually, which way is best? Yeah, you can see where those valves have definitely kissed the cylinder. Now this piston is out of a E3 Mazda, and I think that the pin has been, it's a 20mm pin, not a 19. So the conrod has been changed, the little end has gone from 19mm to 20mm. So that means I can't put Datsun pistons in originally. Now anyone that is wondering how did I press the piston off, you might be a little bit interested to know that that I made up. Actually, it's probably best if I just show you that. Now, anyone that's a bit of a repairman would know a little bit about bearings. I always keep old bearings. When I pull a roller bearing out of any machine, if I'm rebuilding an electric motor or something like that, here in Australia, 6204s, 6203s, 6202s, very, very common bearings, all the 62 series bearings. And I found I had this 6204 bearing in the junk drawer in the shed, and as you all probably know, a 6204 bearing, if you multiply the last digit by 5, it'll give you the shaft diameter. All those 62 series bearings are the same. So a 6204 times 5 is 20 mil. So that internal diameter there is 20 millimeters. If you had a 6205, it would be 25. If you had a 6206, it would be 30 mil. So what I did is put it in a vise, ground off the outer race, removed the balls, kept that inner race, and if you can see, if I can do this with one hand, if I put that in the press like that and put an appropriate drift on the other side, push it through, and that is how I got the piston off the conrod. So now I'll have a sit down. If you can follow me, I'm just going to relax now and tell you about my vision for the future. There are some significant problems with this block, but I didn't pay a lot for it. I only paid scrap value for it. So thank you to Maureen out there who's sold me the motor. I think it'll be a bit of fun if we can make this go. I've always wanted to build an engine, and this is probably not a bad place to start. Now I can tell you what this video is not going to, or this series of video is not going to be like. It's not going to be a how-to. It's not going to have expensive equipment. It's not going to be beautifully filmed and edited. It's just an ordinary joker mucking around in his shed, and if you guys are interested to come along for the ride, you're quite welcome. So I think I'll end it there, and we'll see if this goes in the future. Okay, bye bye.